horse Monty, and today we're going to teach you how to teach your horse to bow. There's lots of different methods out there, but today I'm going to show you two that work really well for me and Monty. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to teach your horse to pick up its leg when you touch it with the whip. What you're going to need for this is your halter and lead rope just there, just in case, some treats if you use treats, and a whip. Today I'm using a stick because I accidentally broke my whip, so we're going to use this until I get a new one. To teach this, all you're going to do is tap your horse's cannon bone, and you can see Monty picks up his leg just like that, and that's all we're asking for. We're doing this so that eventually, as you'll see in these pictures, your horse will bow just by you standing at their shoulder and touching their leg with the whip. This is what is going to be the end result of the trick, sort of thing. So once you teach them to pick up their leg when you touch it with the whip, what you're going to do is hold their leg, and then you're going to use a treat. This is the first method. Use a treat to encourage them to bring their head down and follow your hand with their head to get the treat. What I mean by this is touching with the cannon bone, holding the leg like this, and then bringing a treat in between your hand and asking the horse to back up. I started off very small, just getting him to sort of follow through to about here, and then a little bit more and a little bit more until eventually we got all the way down onto the ground. After this stage, I used my hand less and less and encouraged him to hold his leg and rock himself backwards without me using the treat to guide him as much and without me using my hand to hold his leg. You can do this by resting his leg on your whip or whatever you're going to use, stick of bamboo, it doesn't really matter, and that will encourage them to hold their weight there without your hand actually being there. So you just make your cues slighter and slighter as the horse gets better and better and understands what you want it to do and gets more comfortable in the trick. So that's the first method. And the second method is, instead of using treats, is teaching your horse to back up or to rock its weight backwards with pressure on his shoulder. So you would start off the exact same way by getting your horse to pick up its leg when you touch it with the whip, and then holding its leg there to sort of guide the leg into the right position. But instead of using treats, there's a whole bunch of cows that have just come onto the hill, which are apparently fascinating. So instead of using the treats to guide your horse's head down, you rock your horse's body weight back by applying pressure to his shoulder. So to go about that, I definitely first off teach your horse to back up by pressure at the shoulder. So I'm going to ask, and he's not really listening, so I ask for a bit more. Just like that. That's all you really need, is just a little bit. If your horse is really good at that, then you're already one step ahead. And you're going to pick up the leg and ask him to rock his weight backwards. This method may take a little bit longer, but it works really well for horses that are greedy or piggish with treats, or that simply just aren't interested in treats and treats don't really work for them, or if you don't personally want to use them, that's fine, I totally understand. So I hope this video helped you to start off knowing how to teach your horse to bow.